Well, good day, everybody. You know, it's not often we get together and talk about good things anymore. You know, the company I work for hasn't paid me since May 30th. They owe me $5,600. It's like a turd in a punch bowl. Here, drink that. So, hey, get over here. That's the dog. Felony, get over here. Get in here. Where are you going? Little felonious thing. She commits misdemeanors all day long. I really like her. Hey, come here. Come here. Where you at? Come here. She's camera shy. Hey, that's all right. You know what? That's all good. You know, sometimes we ask, why did this happen to me? Why did, how come this illness came down upon me? And there's never really any answers yet. A good friend of mine, Kevin Eakakers, is fighting for his life, and unfortunately, we haven't heard from him in several days, so we know things aren't good. And cancer can take you quick. I had a girlfriend named Lenny. She had gone through a first cancer was a breast cancer. I think it was ductal cell carcinoma. I'm not sure 100%. And then she had colon cancer, and she had lung cancer, and they removed the lung. And then she had fucking skin cancer. It's on top of her head. And God, when they did that, finally she said, well, none of this cancer really hurt me or nothing. As far as pain, but that was painful. She died 7 days later. So we know Kevin and Bridget out there are going through that time of transition when we go from life to death, and there's nothing easy about it. There's nothing easy. But in 100 years, no one will know your name. No one will remember you. The mess we've gotten into with our political stuff, it's a fucking mess. Well, remember that. DT, delirium tremens, or Donald Trump, whatever you want to call it. The Social Security's decided to start taking half my pay in February. That's fine. Take half if you want. My word to any people on Social Security disability, you say, okay, let's say you're going to take a ride share. Here's a good example. Let's say you drive 1,000. Let's say you drive 10,000 miles. Right? You get a 70% write-off. Right? So you claim $3,000, write off $7,000. It's simple math. And the problem is Social Security doesn't give you the same allocation as IRS does. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep two sets of books. And don't go over your total gross, whatever that is, better not exceed 1620 in 2025. Or you're fucked. And I met some drivers who are counting on that, and I went, oh boy, I didn't say nothing to them, because, it's not my business. But we're all totally fucked. We're strapped down from the government down. If you're on assistance in any way, you're in deep shit. These fucking young people who've been living on welfare for many years, boy, they're in big trouble. I thought my veterans claim was over, but it's not. I just one part of it's over. And I was awarded 10% for the ringing in my fucking ears all the time. And if you have ringing in your ears, depending on how bad it is, I just ignore it. But I have this fucking ringing in my ears. They asked why you get headaches. I had my head out the fucking tank. A main gun exercise one night, and my communication cord came undone. I had the driver's hatch open. Boom! Fucking waylaid me. I'm like, bell ringing. Fucking shit. Oh, God. I finally figured out what was wrong, and I told the commander I reconnected my cord. I said, I can't see, I can't hear. Are we moving? Yeah, we're moving. It was a moving night excess. God. People say, well, Jim, you shouldn't be smoking. I know that. I shouldn't be smoking. God damn. Time out. But God bless everybody, and welcome to the river. That low place. Soon we should find many people living on the river. We don't want to see that, but folks, if there's something you can do to prepare to live on the rivers, go camping. Take your family camping. Get your Coleman stove. Get your 5-gallon hose. Now, I'm going to be doing some product releases on the type of hose to use. I use one type. It's got a big, it's a hose between the tank and the stove. It's got a big plastic thing on it, right? In there is a nylon bushing. In extreme temperatures, the nylon bushing breaks. It doesn't push the valve in so your stove can get gas. You're fucked. And that's what happened to me. That's okay. It's only a day. I was able to get back into town. I went to Ace Hardware. You get a brass to brass fitting. Take your crescent wrench. They're opposite threads. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. No more. And so those are the little things that'll get you. And that's where you learn to go camping. You go, oh, I didn't need that, but I needed that, and I didn't have that. I wanted to have this over here, but I wasn't available. It didn't have it, so I needed this. And you figure out how to camp. Hey! Figure out, that's a little dog. She's cute as a bug. But when you live out in the woods, you find out what you need and what you don't need. But you gotta have something to eat. And you gotta have warm food. You can freeze to death real easy. In a month of July or August, there was a woman who brought her daughter and a friend out. And they went outside of a KOA campground in the Trinity Alps. I think this was 3 years ago. But what a sad thing. They hiked out with a day hike. And the campground hosts finally figured out something was wrong after 4 days. They didn't have these are not backpackers, these are city people. And when the news media got there and you could hear the woman wailing in the background because her daughter and the lady, her friend, had died from exposure in August. And it might be 90 degrees, but when the sun hits the mountain, in the Trinity, the temperatures drop. You can die quickly. really sad, man. And I heard her wailing and screaming, and I went, oh my God. So be careful what you do. Go light camping trips. A weekend thing, Local campgrounds here, Kopachuk. There's one out in Belfair State Park. There's, go these, and you have to make reservations now. You can't just drive in. It's the fucking government, and they want your credit card and all your fucking information.